Hey guys, I want to talk about some things. I read something online the other day, and it was about a kid and his girlfriend. She was pushing him to commit suicide because of his depression. Well, that kind of upset me. Um, it's not always that solution of killing yourself. I've been through depression, so has my fiance. Um, you know, there is help. There is people that are willing to talk to you. Don't shut your family out. There is probably 1 out of 10 people in your family that will talk to you and want to see you get help, or they may even help you. Um, I don't know what's going on in everybody's lives, but it's not easy getting over being depressed because maybe you've lost a family member or things going on in school or even at home. You know, you can overcome all that. Um, I just know I have. All it took was me handing a Bible in my hands and reading. I know some people don't want to go down that road, but he may be silent, but he does help. Um, if you're into music, find your favorite band and listen to them. What helped me out the most was listening to a band called Casting Crowns. They are a Christian-based band. Um, whenever I get depressed, I turn them on, I listen, and I say my prayers to God, to help me out. I wake up the next day and it's like a new day to me. Um, I just want to be able to get a message out there to try to help people. I was actually looking at a link. It's called the Help Guide, and there are different strategies of dealing with depression. Like music or taking your dog for a walk, talking to someone. Um, don't sit in a corner and ball up. That doesn't help. That makes it worse. The reason why I'm making this video is to try and help someone because someone was willing to help me in my time of need. The story that I read was about this 18-year-old girl um, talking to her boyfriend, and he was depressed, and she was coaxing him to kill himself. Every day they text, are you gonna do it today? Are you gonna do it today? And he didn't. Well, one day she was talking to him and finally convinced him to do it. So he got in his truck, went into an empty parking lot with a gas-powered generator, and killed himself. I really hope, I don't offend someone's family or the family of this child. I'm just trying to use this story to help someone. My story is that I had lost my grandma back in 2012. She was my best friend. Before that, my mom and dad got divorced when I was 12. That's when it all started. It wasn't as bad because I had, you know, things to do. I was in school and I had homework and friends. After that, I moved from place to place. I moved 8 different places. Um, that's from the time my mom and dad got divorced to now where I'm living on my own. Um, and at one point, my family doesn't really get along. So I'm a family person. I have my own son. I love him dearly. Um, and you know, when my grandma passed away, I started drinking, started doing drugs again. Um, and just going down that road to where I was drinking myself, point where if I didn't stop, I was gonna kill myself. Um, so it took this one person. I had ended up in a homeless shelter, um, and guy's name was Major Vic. He was the person that ran the shelter. He was a Christian. And he told me, look, here's a Bible. Start reading. Um, and he said, don't miss church service. They had their little own church group at the shelter. Um, and I didn't. And that helped me out. Gave me the power to say, hey, I can talk to God. God will listen. And get me through the tough times that I was going through. And another thing with my life is at the age of 14, I was diagnosed with epilepsy. For the people that don't know what epilepsy is, it's a seizure disorder. Um, that kind of twisted my life all around. Um, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what it was, didn't know what it could do. And then when I found out that, it is like electrodes in your brain, it doesn't fire right. And the doctor told me that it could have been from the stroke that I had at birth. I kind of knew something about that, but I didn't know all. When my mom was pregnant with me, I had a stroke coming out. I wasn't breathing, and it damaged the right side of my brain. Um, and so, you know, it it's gonna be a lifetime effect unless I do things properly, like take my medicine in time. But what I'm getting at is I became really depressed when I found that out. Um, because I thought my life was over. I wasn't going to be able to work. I wasn't going to be able to drive. To this day, I'm still not. My seizures have gotten bad. Yeah, about a year ago, now I have them under control. So I'm going to try and hopefully start working here soon. Fingers crossed. Um, and so, um, I just hope that someone watches this video. I know it's not very all that helpful. I'll make another one. Um, and sees, that there are other people with problems that they get help. And I'm gonna say this: I will talk to anybody that needs help. Just write a comment below the video, or even try and contact me through YouTube. Um, and I will message you privately, um, and try and see what I can do. I will try my best to talk to you. Um, I know what you guys have been through with depression. I know it wears you out. It makes you tired. It makes you not want to function. And there's better things out there in life. I know you guys have goals that you want to succeed in life and do. There's places that you guys want to see. Um, not to be vague. I felt that way. Life would be better without me. Um, but it's not. Um, you don't have to go towards God to um, make yourself better. Um, a lot of people have best friends. If you don't, um, talk to your family. I'm sure one person in your family will be there to sit down and talk to you at any time of the night. I had that person. It was my cousin. We'd sit outside at night and just talk. And, she helped me. Um, and I'm there for her when she needs me. You know, find that one person, or even find like a group, a church group. If you're a gamer, I know there's a lot of people out there that are gamers. I'm sure there's a group out there for your gamers, or people who play music, or books, or anything. You know, find that group, and I'm guaranteeing you'll feel a lot better. Yeah, it'll take some time, but I'm sure there's gonna be one person in that group that'll be willing to sit down, talk to you, go do things, talk to you on the phone. Um, you just gotta find your niche um, to it. It's depression's hard to get over, but you can do it. I guarantee you. Don't commit suicide. That never helps anyone. It only makes things worse. Um, you know, there is a suicide hotline. If I can, I will put that link below the video. Um, if not, just email me and I will get it to you. Or if you want to talk, I'll talk. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this video and I will talk to you guys soon.